It's a crisis impacting the lives of millions of Americans.
We actually have been affected by addiction. You know, I was a heroin addict for many years, and really hopeless in my addiction. Had no way out. I wanted to change, but just didn't know how.
Louis Wright knows the consequences of addiction firsthand. The Bakersfield pastor became a prisoner to opioids while recovering from a back injury. Once off the medication, he was then introduced to heroin.
When I was looking for help, I didn't have insurance. I didn't have any money by this time. I'd burned family. You know, my wife ended up having to leave to go with her mom and take the kids, and I was alone.
He was given the opportunity to enter a medical detox program in Los Angeles, free of charge, typically costing around $60,000. After becoming clean and reuniting with his family, he moved to Bakersfield to pastor a church, keeping in mind the gift he'd been given to get sober without the threat of a financial burden.
It was a journey, and getting the licensing done, it was a journey in finding the right staff.
This summer, Louis and his wife are opening One Door, a fully staffed nonprofit outpatient center aiming to provide quality care to those looking for the first step in sobriety, regardless of their ability to pay. According to the Centers for Disease Control, more than 11 million people abuse prescription opioids, which is considered a gateway to heroin abuse.
The opioid crisis has replaced the American dream with the nightmare of addiction. A terrible, terrible situation.
In 2017, President Trump declared the opioid epidemic a public health emergency. That same year, there were over 2,000 deaths related to opioid abuse in the state. In Kern County, 75. One Door is seeking to provide a community-supported treatment model by raising financial support through local businesses, churches, and donors.
The community that would want to support this treatment model, they're making it possible for individuals, maybe homeless individuals that are marginalized in the gaps. They don't have the insurance needed for a medical detox. Through the giving to this community-supported treatment model, that would make it possible for us to actually serve anybody that was willing and ready at that moment to come in and receive care.
That model shared by the Mission of Kern County Executive Director Carlos Baldovinos.
Here at the Mission, we don't have a detox facility. When I see an organization like One Door really begin to open up services to help a person that is trying to get clean and sober, and that can ultimately get into one of our programs here at the Mission, I see that as a partnership that's very, very much needed in our community.
Baldovinos says it's heartbreaking to turn away those struggling with addiction from the mission, and that the vision of One Door leads to the opening of another. Once a person is sober, they can then get them on the path to stable living. And for Louis, he hopes anyone in Kern County struggling with addiction knows they can step through One Door and find healing.
These are our loved ones, these are our friends, these are our sons, these are our daughters that are dying, just without access to adequate care. So if anyone finds himself in that situation, I would say, man, please reach out to us. We want to help, we're here to help, and we're here to serve our community.
If you are battling with addiction or know of anyone struggling with opioid addiction and would like to find out more information about One Door or would like to get involved and donate, head to our website at turnto23.com. I'll also post information on both my Facebook page, Josh Sanders 23 ABC, as well as the stations. In studio, Josh Sanders 23 ABC News.